Hey guys, this is SF and Ralien. So I'm just putting rain and alien at the same time. Why is it alien? Because the pronunciation in Japanese is actually alien. In English, uchuji. That's how you say it in Japanese. But my team is I'm actually gonna switch my friend, my self friend, just because I didn't want to bring a super OP team. If I were to choose anyone from my friend list down there, I will use another Ikki. So Shinji Atos, Phoenix Ikki from the Saint Seiya collaboration, and then Avalon for my third one. In terms of, and then Fraser for the friend. If you don't have, of course, since Shinji and Ikki are collaboration monsters, most likely you won't have them. In terms of alternatives, there are a lot of damage wall monsters, fire damage wall monsters. You can use Fraser, you can use Cutting. I think I should have used Cutting. Cutting has a wall bouncing sharp shot. And then your friend can be like the Shinji Atos or the Ikki. And my recommendation is Shinji Atos. Key. Other no damage wall, in terms of the farmable ones, there's Imperial Feast, which has a blast bump on him. So if you have Avalon or Nirvana, then that's always nice. You can bring Daigoku if you really want. Daigoku's not that bad. But especially because the Gaias will shoot gauge disrupting arrows, and since Avalon has gotten hit by it, even so she does have a gauge, so it's all no damage wall, so she is just gonna be fine. But basically, break the drone to get up healing walls for you. There we go. And then the shield will shoot out damage walls. So the main point is that even if you get hit by the Gauge Disrupt from Gaia, as long as you hit the damage walls, you also heal at the same time. So damage is decreased. You won't gain HP off of bouncing off the damage walls with the healing walls on them, but you'll take in less damage. I think you'll take in. So for instance, I took one time 50k from the damage walls, and I healed up around 20 to 30k. I think I actually missed the gauge here, so you can probably check it out. I think on this turn with Fraser. Yep, I missed that. Actually, I didn't hit the damage walls. Does she even have damage walls on her gauge? I think it's only the Drone Breaker that's on the gauge. Anyways. Oh, I definitely missed this one. Let's see. I took 23 and I probably took in 10k. So overall, it's not that bad. As long as you have the healing walls out. The drones don't go away, so even if you don't clear off in the first turn, you will be safe. Just make sure that you actually take them down, and then either that or just don't miss your gauge, even with the Gauge Disrupt on there. So boss, 24 turns, 3 bars. And Mr. Alien's on the top left. The major rumble attack is only a meteor, which is why I like Shinji Atos, because his AT field will block the meteor damage, although the meteor damage is not that great. My team has 70k HP, which is pretty absurd for a 5-6 star comp. Usually you'll be hovering around 50k. Okay, Ikki's turn. Technically, you don't even need no damage wall, just because with the healing walls and the healing walls mitigating damage, it's not that great. So you can bring Demi-Hume, Sprite Slayers. The most common one is Vamprowler, the the base form of Vamprowler. I'm pretty sure there's some other Sprite Slayers out there that I'm not really donging on right now. And let's just use Shinji's Strike Shot just to boost attack. And got all 3, that's nice. There we go. And second bar, starting off with Ikki. Now, if I have 2 Ikkis, so from a friend, I'll just shoot one right away. And that will basically clear off this bar for the most part. He might be a little bit alive, with a sliver of health left. But even so, it only takes 2 shots to actually defeat this bar. And I'm just gonna Strike Shot Avalon because I probably won't be using it for the last stage. It's only a speed up, so it's not that big of a deal. But she is your main bump combo damage source for the mob clearing. I usually find like bringing just Ikkis or just Shinji-Atos is not that great. Of course, with Shinji-Atos you only boost yourself, which is nothing. You boost your own strike shot, which is or your own damage, and he doesn't do any damage. But with Ikkis, you can strike shot a lot of times, but without the boost, it's you'll be wasting more strike shots, in my opinion. Anyways, there's Shinji-Atos, and then next is Ikki with the strike shot right in his face. Okay. Nice. Last bar, you won't be able to one-shot, but it will take the boss down really low, and you can finish it off with your other monsters. I didn't even have to use, you technically didn't even have to use Avalon's strike shot, and you don't have to use Fraser's strike shot either. So it's relatively easy dungeon. Of course, it does require collaboration monsters, but there are some alternatives for it. He's not the monster, the boss monster is not that great. Probably your only dungeon is Bishamonten. But that's pretty much it for me. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.